Is your cupboard a gateway to an alternate dimension of Tupperware? Do you plunge your toilet in a sexually suggestive way until you get splashed with poop? Do you completely lose your mind every time something falls out of your cupboard? Do you experience spontaneous human combustion every time you try to make tea? Does your family back off every time you pour a drink properly? Does your family have a major psychotic hatred of pizza? Uncle Frankie here. Life is really a lot harder in infomercials, isn't it? The good news is it's about to get a whole lot easier. So in this section, I'm going to teach you how to make money in your business so you can live like a Cuban drug lord without having to resort to anything illegal. You can even have a fancy British butler named Jeeves if you like. So we're going to cover two little simple techniques to make your advertising profitable. And here's that magic part. Once you crack that secret code of spending $1 to make $2 or more, your business will immediately shift from, how can we get more customers, to what the hell are we going to do to take care of all these customers? I call that first world problems, and it's a good problem for you to have. But first, let's talk about the not so much fun marketing problem that we're going to address today. Have you ever had this frustrating experience? You run some sort of advertisement, and you just didn't make enough money from it to keep doing it? Well, it may surprise you, but I'm going to show you that the price of what you're selling can create this impossibly frustrating situation where absolutely nothing you do will get a fair return on investment. Let me give you a quick example. Imagine a local restaurant selling food for $10 a plate. Those numbers are more than a little scary. Imagine if they're paying $1 per click for internet advertising, which is pretty typical. They need to make a sale 1 out of every 10 visitors just to break even, and that's assuming they have no cost. Yikes. So that lovely new customer might have a high lifetime customer value, but that doesn't exactly pay the advertising bills today. And here's when it goes from bad to worse. If they continue to only sell stuff for $10, it may be impossible to make their advertising work. So this next bit will be really surprising, but also really obvious when you think about it. Your prospects' emotional desires, the drives that lead them to purchase from you in the first place, are never fully satisfied. I mean, if you eat food, is that the last time you'll eat again? If you make money, are you done making money for the rest of your life? And if you fix something in your home, is that the last repair you'll ever make? So why is this extremely important to making money in your business? Because your job to sell new and exciting stuff to your customers is never done. So to fix this, we'll need the fourth golden rule of marketing, which is profitability. And what we're really talking about are upsells. You're going to learn how to create powerful upsells that your customers see as really cool without irritating people or coming across as a pushy douche. But here's something you may not realize. You actually have to have upsells into more expensive products and or services, because if you don't have them, you're hurting yourself big time. But even worse than that, you're actually hurting your customers. If you're trying to sell just one thing in one way to your customers, you're not doing anybody any favors, because they have more needs, wants, and desires that you're not fulfilling. And I only partly mean that sexually. Okay, that was really lame, I know. So I'm going to show you something really sneaky here. If you had an upsell for $10,000 and only 1 in every 10,000 customers bought it from you, what would that make the numbers look like? Well, think about this awesomeness. If 1 in 10,000 customers paid you $10,000, you would actually average $1 per lead. Imagine how much quickly your advertising numbers would work if you could afford to break even from just a few high-end customers, and that doesn't even count all the bonus smaller sales you would make along the way. So here's where that gets really interesting for you. I would suggest to you that there are 2 kinds of upsells that you need to have in your business in addition to the usual products and services you sell. The first I have given the very technical name of the rich guy upsell. Think about how awesome this is for you. A percentage of your market has a lot of money, and price is not their major motivating factor. In fact, what they want from you is to get exceptionally cool stuff that they just can't get anywhere. It's all about how cool your offer is. So what you have to do is blow them away with awesomeness. And your awesomeness should be in the price range of at least several $1,000s so you are profitable. It doesn't matter if nobody else in your market has a crazy high-end upsell like this. You still need to do it because they're going to absolutely love you for it. And here's another one that will really unlock doors for you. The second type of upsell you have to have is what we call in the internet marketing world continuity, which simply means recurring payments. And here's where that gets interesting for you. A lot of your best customers will love you even more for knowing they have a fixed cost in buying from you, especially if you give them unusually high value, and you'll get the benefit of consistent automated sales out of the deal. So a little warning first, so nobody does something really stupid. Your upsells have to be structured around a solution to an emotional market, or you'll end up with customers that are angrier than a soccer riot. And let's also avoid all the stuff that can blow up in your face. If you don't want to look like a pushy douche, it's equally important that your upsells have the elements of a good offer that we talked about in the last video, and that your upsells are complementary to whatever the main thing is that you're selling. Your offer should go together like peas and carrots.
Peas and carrots.
So let me show you a simple example of the right way to have your customers give you more money and actually do so happily. I was recently shopping on Amazon for an electric guitar to fulfill my rockstar fantasy. And they did a super sneaky Jedi mind trick, because right below they asked me if I was also interested in a guitar amp and a guitar case. And that's important to you because it was an upsell, and it wasn't pushy or douchey. In fact, it was actually quite helpful to me as a customer because those items just naturally went together. So here's the crazy thing with upsells that go horribly wrong. The main reason that upsells blow up and come across as annoying and pushy is because the people selling them are out of touch with their customers' needs. You can just tell that company is trying to extract every last dollar from you instead of actually helping you. Whereas you're going to be a lot cooler by offering amazing stuff that actually fits with your customers' needs and desires. So I know that's a pretty short video for my overly wordy standards, but that's powerful stuff for you to apply. We're getting really close to the video where I show you some $1 million campaigns you can just steal for your business, and you'll understand all the little marketing ninjutsu elements that are in play so you can copy them. So I hope you enjoyed this video because I enjoyed making it for you. I've also put together a bonus report for you to download, which covers 10 profitable upsells that rock that you can borrow, and by borrow, of course, I mean outright steal for your business. You'll see that the right way to do it for your customers so they see you as super cool without being overly pushy. Click the link below and check that out. I'll see you guys in the next video where we really turn it up a gear. I'm going to show you how to strategically make your prospects fall in love with you. So, may the force be with you. Frankie, over and out.